What's up, everyone? Do we think that an Imperial 2-class Star Destroyer has a chance fighting against a Subjugator-class Star Dreadnaught? Or is this punching way outside their weight? Let's discuss and find out. I recently talked about the Subjugator-class Star Dreadnaught in my video regarding the CIS Navy. Let's do a quick recap. This vessel is popular to almost all Clone Wars fans as the Malevolence. It was a massive 4,845 meters in length, which is about 3 times the length of the Imperial 2-class Star Destroyer. Beyond its experimental weapon systems like the Malevolence's dual-mass ion cannons, it was armed with 500 dual turbo lasers, 20 twin heavy turbo laser battery turrets, 20 medium turbo laser battery turrets, 200 twin light turbo laser battery turrets, flat guns ion cannons, 400 point defense twin light laser cannon turrets, and 10 proton torpedo launchers. Its complement of fighters, bombers, and other spacecraft consisted of 144 Vulture droid starfighters, 48 Hyena-class bombers, Drosh-class boarding shuttles, and landing crafts. What made this insanely large ship that much more impressive was the fact that it could be operated by a crew smaller than that of the ISD at only 23,350 officers, droids, and other enlisted crew. When the CIS eventually unleashed this deadly Star Dreadnaught against the Republic, it decimated the Venators it engaged. Ultimately, the only downside to these vessels is that the CIS used them so sparingly. I mean, due in part to the fact that it wasn't a part of the Sith's larger goals. But enough talk about the CIS Navy's greatest vessel. Let's talk about the Empire's Imperial 2-class Star Destroyer. This ISD is almost identical to the first class that came before, although it was modified by increasing armor, supporting a stronger superstructure, and equipping more powerful turbo lasers. It also replaced its tractor beam targeting array for a communications tower between its shield generators on the command tower. In terms of armament, it had 60 turbo laser batteries, 60 heavy ion cannons, 8 octuple turbo lasers, 6 dual concussion missile launcher turrets, and 10 heavy tractor beams. An ISD-2 typically had 72 TIE line starfighters, usually 48 TIE LN, 12 TIE bombers, 12 TIE interceptors, along with 20 AT-ATs, 30 AT-STs, 2 Gazanti-class cruisers to transport heavy armor to the surface, and 8 Lambda-class shuttles. Like I said earlier, the crew of an ISD-2 was large for the size of the vessel. At around 9,235 officers and 27,580 enlisted, an Imperial 2-class Star Destroyer was a logistical nightmare for the Empire. But that's just kinda how the Imperial Navy ran. It wasn't efficient or effective compared to other militaries in Star Wars, it was just big and imposing. But let's get crazy and speculate on what would happen in the event that these two vessels met in the outer reaches of the galaxy. Starting with each vessel's starfighters, I'm gonna give the edge to the Empire. I do believe that the Vulture droids wouldn't be enough to defeat the TIE fighters and interceptors. In terms of ship-to-ship slugging matches, well, let's just say the ISD has no shot in pelting the Subjugator with enough fire to truly cripple it. The sheer size of the vessel is enough to warrant multiple warships. To say it nicely, the Subjugator would tear the ISD apart. But the Empire never fights alone. It's about overwhelming force and ultimate might. So if we wanted to destroy one of these, we would need at least 4 ISD-2s attacking all sides. We would want to use the TIE bombing wings to make precision strikes against vital areas like the bridge and engines. And there you go, in the end, the Empire did win. But yeah, no, there's no way an ISD would defeat a Subjugator-class Star Dreadnaught. That's enough talking from me. Let me know if you think an ISD would get wrecked or not in the comments below. Like and subscribe, have an amazing day, and may the Force be with you.